My twin brother and I found something that loved to kill. It's back.
All right, guys, we're here to talk about the movie The Monkey. And joining me once again is my girlfriend. Say hello.
Hello.
She was here on the Heart Eyes review, if you saw that a few weeks ago, which was a Valentine's horror movie. And this is a horror movie as well, kind of.
Yeah.
This is a movie called The Monkey. It's directed by Osgood Perkins, and he made Longlegs last year, which I really liked. I think you liked it too.
I did, yeah. It was pretty good.
Yeah, it was pretty good. But The Monkey is based on a Stephen King story, which I have not read, so I can't talk about the story itself, but essentially it is about this mechanical killer monkey that doesn't really do the killing by its own hands, but might have some kind of mystical properties to bring forth the killings. And it's infected this family that has had this heirloom passed down to them. There's a lot of themes of lineage and passing down this curse to your next generation throughout the movie.
Yep.
And it's this little monkey. It was supposed to be the monkey with the symbols. I think that's what it is in the story, but I think that was trademarked and they couldn't use it, so it ended up being the monkey with the drums.
I think the monkey with the drums does good.
Is better?
Yeah.
I kind of like it better too. So basically what you're going to get in this movie is a bunch of ridiculously absurd death scenes. So depending on whether or not you like the over-the-top nature of these types of horror films, you know, I would say it is definitely a horror comedy in many ways. Like,
Oh, yeah.
But the comedy comes from you having a morbid, sick personality, enjoying seeing gore and macabre stuff happen, and watching these long, elaborate setups to an inevitable kill scene. We were saying it kind of reminded us a lot of Final Destination.
It does, yeah.
You know, in the sense that the monkey, basically what it is that the monkey itself has like a wind-up key on the back of it.
Mm-hmm.
And if you wind the key, the monkey starts to do its drumming, and then after it does the drumming, somebody dies. And supposedly, it's up to the monkey to make the decision. But what I do like about it is that in a way, it could be all coincidence. You know, it could be all happenstance.
Oh.
Just like Final Destination. You know, it's like, sure, they're destined to die, but everything that happens is sort of just by chance. And it's sort of one of those things where you have to, do you believe in fate? Do you believe it's actually cursed? You know, that sort of thing.
It just kind of works its way out.
It just sort of works that way. Yeah, it works its way out. And also, but in this movie, it definitely is supernatural because they can't get rid of the monkey. Despite how many times they try, if they try to throw it away, if they try to chop it up, the monkey always seems to come back. And I love the look of the monkey. It had that like little smile like on its face every single time.
Creepy, very creepy.
Yeah, it is really creepy, yeah. And it definitely goes as far as it can go with the over-the-top kill scenes and the gore. And that's pretty much the main draw here. So if you're not into just watching the most absurd kills possible in that, like, Final Destination, one thing leads to another, like, you know, something will malfunction, and, you know, an electric current going through the water
Yeah,
and having somebody get killed that way, you know, or, you know, even kind of remind me of, like, Death Note a little bit. Where it just, sometimes people will just die. Like, they'll just have something happen to them and just, like, keel over, you know? And the fact that the characters had to actually physically, you have to actually physically turn the key, you know, sort of like writing in the Death Note, that sort of thing. So, were you more positive or more negative on it? I think you were kind of...
I was in the middle.
You're kind of in the middle.
I didn't know what I was expecting going into it, but
Yeah.
it wasn't bad.
No, it wasn't bad.
No.
But it wasn't great either. That's the thing. It's like, it is kind of in the middle. Like, I was super entertained while watching it.
Yes.
But I don't know if it's necessarily as rewatchable as, like, the Final Destination movies. There was an aspect of the movie that I really did like, though, and that was, in the beginning, it starts with a backstory, and it has the main character as a kid with his brother when they first discover the monkey, and he's kind of doing, like, an overall narration of, like, how they found it and what happened and everything. That was kind of my favorite part of the movie.
That was pretty good.
I like them as kids more, and I don't know if it's just me because I have a tendency to like those kind of stories where, you know, like Stephen King's It, or like other Stephen King stories like It or Stand By Me, where the kids are the main characters.
Yes. I really liked it, though, too.
Of
Stephen King.
Oh, there's just like the Stephen King aspect of it. Yeah, for sure. But I kind of wish the whole movie was them as kids. It doesn't really make sense with the story that they came up with because it's all about like lineage. because the main character eventually becomes an adult, has a kid of his own, and he wants to make sure his kid goes nowhere near the monkey, right?
Yep.
But at the same time, I kind of wish the whole story was about kids needing to figure this out. There's also always something interesting in movies to me where, like, kids know that the evil is real, but the adults don't believe them. You know, that sort of trope. I don't know. Sometimes there's certain tropes that I like over time.
They could have did something like that, though, too, with the kids knowing that it was evil, but the adults didn't.
Yeah.
The whole way through.
And that's kind of what it was in the beginning, but not so much as it went along. But overall, though, I don't think that, like, the characters were that great. Like, they do the best they can with what they have, but yeah, like I said, like, once it shifts from them being kids in the beginning of the film to them being an adult, that's where it kind of lost it for me a bit. And at that point, I was just kind of like enjoying the kill scenes. So there's a lot of humor in this movie too. Mm-hmm. This is definitely like meant to be over the top. Like, this is not like Longlegs at all. This is like, if you compare it to Longlegs, it's literally like, take the most out there scenes of Nicolas Cage in Longlegs, but that's the whole movie. Like, you know, when he's driving and he's like, "Mommy! Daddy!" Remember that?
Yes.
Yeah. Like, that's like this whole movie. Like, everything is exaggerated. Every character is over the top. It kind of like the last movie that we reviewed together with Heart Eyes, where everything is exaggerated.
It was.
But yeah, long story short is, I don't think this movie is going to be for everybody. Mm-mm. I think that you really have to be on board with the premise, and the movie lets you know what it is right away. Like, the opening scene, like, with the dude in the pawn shop, like...
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah,
Forgot about
if you're not on board with that scene, then you could pretty much walk out, because you're not going to be on board with the rest of the movie, like, at all. No. But I do like the idea of, like, cursed items also as a trope. Like, I like how the monkey always shows back up no matter what they did to it, you know? And I wish they would have explored, like, the lore of the monkey a little bit more. Like, if they could have discovered, like, where it came from, or, like, you know, if there was a demonic entity inside of it or something, like...
Ooh, that
it was really a mystery.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't really know, like, what the monkey was, but not to spoil the movie for you, but you don't really get, like, in-depth, you know, understanding of what the creature is. It's just a toy monkey that likes to play the drums. Speaking of killer monkeys, though, there's another killer monkey movie I love, but it's about an actual monkey. It's called Monkey Shines. Did you ever hear about Monkey Shines?
No.
That's a great movie, by the way. It's better than this movie, The Monkey. I mean, The Monkey was still good, but Monkey Shines is on another level. That's a movie about an actual, like, helper monkey. Like, a dude gets paralyzed, and he needs a helper monkey, but then the monkey is also, like, psychically linked to him and starts killing everybody he hates. Like, he starts getting vengeance on people. Like, the monkey throws the hairdryer in the tub while the lady's taking a bath and kills her.
Is it like a little capuchin monkey?
Yeah, it's like a little, like, shoulder monkey.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I love them,
but
though.
it kills, and it's a murder monkey.
Maybe
I recommend Monkey Shines, honestly. But this movie wasn't bad. It was all right. It was like an entertaining 90 minutes, some good kill scenes. Was there a particular kill that stuck out to you, that you liked the best, or
Yeah.
which one?
When the lady got electrocuted and exploded.
Oh, she exploded.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's that. Let's see. Which one did I like? I don't know. I kind of liked when the one lady was in her house alone and she kept getting hurt. Like, she got the fish hooks in her face, and because that whole scene felt like a Final Destination scene.
Yeah.
Where, like, it keeps misleading you as, like, this is gonna kill her. No, this is gonna kill her.
Yeah.
And then she gets killed in a completely different way that you wouldn't expect.
Oh man.
Yeah. Speaking of Final Destination, there's a new Final Destination movie coming out later this year. I'm thinking about going back and, like, reviewing all the movies one by one.
I think I've only watched a few of them.
In preparation. Yeah, I don't think I ever saw the fourth one. Because there's, like, 1 and 2 that I know really well. The third one I remember with the roller coaster. And then I remember the fifth one because the ending, spoiler, leads into the beginning of the first movie. Like, in the very end, they get into the plane that was the first movie, and it, like, ties it all together.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
I was very young. I do not remember any.
Yeah.
No.
But I don't remember. I don't think I ever really watched the fourth one, so I'm gonna go back and review them all. Anyways, what would you give The Monkey out of 10?
10? Probably 5.
10, right in the middle?
Yeah, right in the middle.
Yeah, I'd probably say the same. I might boost it up to a 6, just because I enjoy the carnage. But
I didn't hate it.
Yeah.
don't think I'd watch it again.
Right, yeah. So that's where we are. It's in the middle. So, good kill scenes, Final Destination vibe. Like I said, I like the beginning a lot more when the characters were kids. After it cuts to the present time when they're adults, didn't like it quite as much, but I still enjoyed the kill scenes from there on out. And I really like the actual monkey. Like, that's what
Yes.
I want, the actual, like, drumming
Yes.
monkey. That's what I want. You don't want to admit that you're a paid actress?
Oh yeah. So after all these videos, everything, he pays me, gives me $100, you know.
Anyways, so thanks for watching, guys. We appreciate it. She might show up for more reviews in the future. I don't know.
I guess you'll just have to watch to find out.
Just have to watch to find out.
Yeah.
So, like the video, comment. You should tell them. They'll listen to it more coming from you.
Like the video, comment, sub. He has a Patreon as well.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. That's good. We should do Patreon videos. We'll discuss that later. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye.